But anyway, so that's just giving you guys a quick update on me. Let's get Final Fantasy going. Yeah, so I'll probably use my work laptop first. And just drain that if I lose power. It doesn't matter if I don't lose power, then I'll just use my regular charger. So keep an eye out for, I will try to update you guys if I lose power to let you guys know, hey, stream won't be happening. But I mean, also if my stream suddenly goes out on Saturday, you guys will know, hey, she probably has no power now. So that'll be fun. Alright, so we're here. We got the gang all gathered. We got Serena here. We have Sadhu. We have Little Sun. Braha. We have Estinian. We have Orange, Thancred. I didn't mean to start walking. Pippin, Lise, Lucia, Maxima. Emmeline. Sicard. Arun Senna. And Bronbar. Thanks, everybody. And Istolo, of course. Go talk with Istolo. Besides delegates assembled here, the Malja and several other tribes often send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsbard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telafroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defense in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. That's unfortunate. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Can I do the honors? Okay, I thought I was going to hand them out to everyone. Yes? These 10 talismans, or should that be talisman? We probably require considerably less time and effort to produce if the alchemists of great work were not so preoccupied with making them look pretty. That's kind of funny. They do look very pretty. Well, I appreciate that. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the 12 foot. The Seeds here, however, has granted me special permission. Also, my throat's been kind of weird since last night, so hopefully I'll be able to continue talking. So if my voice starts getting really gravelly, I'm very sorry. It should bid me lend my majesty to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world, or so she says. I say it's past time our allies befriended... I thought that was like a slash. It messed me up. I say it's past time our allies benefited from the power at a Seedseer's disposal. So up a moment that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. And I intend to sneeze. Yes, good workout. Don't get injured. Focus on the workout. Hey, you got something for us. Them scales that everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over. We'll hold on to them for now. Last time I lost power was out for 6 days. I believe. And then my internet was out for a month. And one more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Einzar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilford told me was that they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering, what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sodden snow of all places? Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail, or however the saying goes on airships. That a set of warding scales I spy? Not that I would know what they look like. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves. Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us at Garlemald. Long way to find out, eh? And urged or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Warding scales to the Ishgardian delegation, I take it? Many thanks. These helmets may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now I leave my mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Galamorl, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. And last but not least... Hi. We heard it be cold in Galamorl, so we came prepared. She's very cute. Wait, who's the last one for? Oh, the talismans. We keep these close at all times, yes? I'll see that no one misplaces theirs. Before I forget, I have a message from Ian. In distant lands and times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. High energy. Hope I've done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he cannot be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. Ian and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we keep the enemy at bay. We of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Do you have warning stuff for me too? I thought you were part of that, but okay, here. Thank you for this and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. I mean, we don't really look at how frequently you message so much as what you message. Like, it's okay. Oh. Thank you for this and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. If I have little offer in return, I would impart such advice if I may. I feel like I'm losing my voice. If I have little offer in return, I would impart some advice if I may. You have been told by many to wear the coat of Ilsebard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I'll be distributing specially made warming tinctures. First aid the Alchemist Guild, but understand there are no substitutes for proper protection. I'll leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now let's proceed to Alamegan Quarter. When I make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. I think so. I've had probably a liter or so today already. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about your round, Jay and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Stephen claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor. And since he'd spent a fair time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grain Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise. I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with your style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. Well, I had time to find something to my liking. Hi, Pixels. No, see, that's what a scammer looks like. Hark, is that the cried silence of a tailor I hear? I have no idea, Energy. Probably? I mean, if you're playing, you can just play both sides and just have the other person play the other side. It's just a chessboard. But how? Wahaha, I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsebard without telling me? Ha, nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion, rather than pursuit of the highest quality of fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? I did have one other thing to share. Come on! Ergumrus and Bloomerblur have finally returned for assignments in faraway lands. Alright, I'll try for real. Ergumhus and Bloomweeda have finally returned for assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying in the Rising Stones for a while. Keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Now that messed up my mouth for everything else. Instead of running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand to Charlian. Oh, why not? You can keep crowd company in the Buddies and Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard... Armgoons and Bloomweeda did a fine job carrying on our staff while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. It's like somebody took a word and they put all the vowels in one half and all the consonants in the other half. That's exactly why I'm confident you won't go collapse again, because certain someone who shall remain nameless is in a position to transport your souls to the world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'd be well positioned to do something about it. That's good. Anyway, I got a few things to take care of. Then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Yeah, MG, we only use those reports if we don't know people. Like, if someone's been in the server for a year and they've never said a word, and we check the scammer report and they show up on it, we're just gonna boot them. Because odds are they're just looking at people and messaging them privately, and they're not coming forward and telling us about it, so we don't know they're scammers. So rather than have them stick around and bother people, we just kick them. Here, winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Hi Tay, how's it going? It's good to see you. That's like twice in a week. I mean, if I lose my voice, it's gonna be very hard. I thought the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? No bodies, Howard. Energy's worried about being kicked. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of Garland of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to success to this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's all we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I'll ready the engines. I knew it! Alright, long cutscenes, battle. Let's proceed.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Flap my arms real hard, I guess. Or, make my tail go in a circle. I saw that worked in some game. I only have one tail, so maybe it won't work.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
Random facts?
The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Why is he the one that's cold? He's the one that's been in, like... wherever. Is it colder here?
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
They had a party without us?
They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Alright, let's kill them.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps? Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number.
Yeah, we got everybody gathered.
However, they are also joined by several members of the
Nice.
1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War.
So we got two sides that were on
Yet
opposite
now,
sides.
these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
So they're all tempered, we're pretty sure.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
Also, congrats on the 20 stream streak.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid.
Alright, so what do we do?
Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
Is that like the bottom of a building? It looks weird.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
Yeah, cut off their arms.
Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
You got an evil watch streak.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current
Depot.
position.
Is that like English?
Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
You don't like my armor?
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once
That
the
looks
scouts have
stylish.
finished their preparations, we will split into two groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
People keep trying to get me in at the vans. It still looks cute though. Yeah, it's just comfy cozy. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. This reminds me of an old game I used to play called Counter-Strike. Was it Counter-Strike? What was the one where you had, like tanks and stuff? I think of a different game. Command and Conquer. That's the game I'm thinking of.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Istola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks.
My favorite was Red Alert. The first Red Alert.
All right. Once more for my peace of mind.
I've got to be more stylish, because I'm the main character.
Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call
Yeah,
it
but why is
foolish
she
and
so
reckless
short?
if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
That must be like the minimum height bunny. And she's still quite tall. Fire Stankward. Okay, what do we have? We have, reduce damage. Hide. Okay. Nothing else you're ready.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, what are we doing?
We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Oh, I go the other way. Okay. Maybe someday. I think I have to sneak in.
Seven hells.
That's good. Also, I need to find talent takedown. Okay, there it is. It's the third one. Okay, we gotta go there and take that one down. Yeah, those things just run around over there. These guys just go back and forth. Should find ourselves to keep out of the line of sight. Doesn't last very long, does it? I go this one. I'll go back. Controls. As soon as they move. Alright, the dog can see us, no matter what. Can I go around that way? No. Alright, more things. Okay. Really?
Must be losing my touch.
I see me. I can't believe me. How's it going? Alright, we're not doing great. That was not great. Alright, send word.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Alright, we did good.
Very
Taco,
good.
taco,
All is proceeding as planned.
taco.
Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Over there.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Yep, this is Thancred. I need to go away, and then I'm gonna take this guy down and open that. And then I'm gonna hide again. Rather than go through. I will go next. Where are we going next? That way? I think we gotta take that dog down. How are we supposed to get over there? I think we gotta get behind that, maybe. There's a lot of stuff over there. Oh, it's not bad. I may have made a mistake here. Yeah. Alright, there. Those two are down. Okay, we'll take this thing or that thing down. Feels that way, doesn't it? Right, take that one down. Take that one down. Okay, that guy's down. I go in and hit that dog. Maybe. But will this hit? Has no effect on those things.
Damn, spotted.
Wait, what? It said it had no effect on them. Okay, it does have an effect on them, just not a positive effect. How do we handle this? I want to go around and wipe this guy out. If I can take him down right here. That might be good for us. I need that thing to move further. That guy's down. Question is, can I get close up to that? I can get behind this person. So what was that thing? Oh, it's going all the way around. Okay, that might be okay. If that thing's going all the way around, I might have time to hit this person and get out. Because that person faced the other way. I think I'll wait for it to get right here, then go for something. Let's try. Okay, that was down. Which means now I just have to worry about... Does that person ever turn around? No, we're about the robot, for sure. Let's get out of here. Where am I heading now? Right there, okay. Okay, so it's right there. That was probably the right time to go for it, too. All right now, let's go. Let's get out of here. Yep, got everything in this game. Something for everyone. Why were they even there? Just to, like,
You
help
are
me?
returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
We did it!
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Thank looks pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
That's almost like a Silk Song symbol on this chest. Boom! Just like Command and Conquer. That he does. A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilsbar contingent supply caravan. Oh yeah, that's where I am.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now. If they haven't already.
Yeah, it makes me feel kind of useless.
Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be alright, but...
Yep.
Wait! Something's coming!
It's a pig! It's a dog!
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Defiance up, let's do this. Gotta pop Defiance. If it's not up already. I always keep Defiance up.
Fighters, protect the others!
I got them all on me, why are they not attacking me? doing okay back here. I'll leave them. Let's go. Let's press on. Come get some. I'm okay. Wait, wait, are we just stay back there?
A brief respite, but stay alert.
Oh, wait, I think I'm supposed to stay with this one.
Keep the carriages safe.
What troops am I helping? Where? Oh, there we go. I'm over here now.
What impeccable timing! Fear not, friends!
Get over here.
The savior of Ishgard is here!
Get over here. I'm gonna keep it off the healer if I can. It's basic. Like, I have aggro, but they won't turn to me. They probably do that to protect weaker tanks that don't know what to do. Like, oh no, I've got
A fine
aggro.
display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
Oh, there's
Go
more
on
back
ahead.
there.
We'll hold the line.
Right up here.
We're the only ones still struggling.
Not for long.
Put our backs into it then. I've been itching for a good scrap.
I mean, this is not difficult at all. Reinforces up. Oh, we got a tank. They got rollers. Come on then. I did nothing to stop it, but I like that anyway. Deja vu.
You lot alright back there? We're fine and ready for more. Hear that?
Yeah, I hear what?
Get to the front and turn the tide.
I'm at the front. Oh, alright. You mean the war front. Got it. Meanwhile, on the front line. Yeah, maybe I should make myself some hot tea or something. I have some Ruabos. I can do that when I get more water. Caffeine free, so it should be, I see them attack from the side.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
I mean, he's a pirate.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Oh, they got all 3 of them.
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Now I'm here.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm like a bad penny. I always turn up.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Yep. I just have an axe, so I just hit it with the pointy side. That's my specialty. Actually, my specialty is not dying. What the heck goes with him? Oh, that actually hurt.
Right! Let them have it!
Big hits, big hits. Oh, at least got the other half of them. Keep down, at least. Does she need help?
That's a raging bull!
Oh, that's something big. Get over here. Oh, she got them all. She's coming.
That's her. Virgilia.
No, you're on me. Don't fight me.
Do not fall behind!
That's it. You got a tank buster? Bring it on. Drop off my heel. Beat her down. I got the dagger.
Is everyone alright?
No damage. We're higher health than we started the fight. Let's bring in ads. A lot of ads.
Or die!
Philippa, how's it going? Are getting more ads? Bring it on. Look at the fellow. I mean, you're not gonna take me down with numbers. I have, like, this is chaos. I just can't take me down with numbers.
Tremble before the sun!
Unless I'm killing this thing, maybe. If you would follow me, that'd be a lot easier. Oh, we gotta protect him. Bam. Alright, what's left? Nothing's left. We did it. Also, thank you for the follow. I don't remember if I said it. I was in the middle of a big fight. Chaos fight. Pure mayhem, yes.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadu Hatun.
Look at little son. Yeah, he wanted a hug. Poor guy. You almost feel bad for him.
That was the last of them.
Almost.
The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades.
Do we have enough room to carry all these? There's like 100
And
guys.
soon we shall arrive at the capital.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
It's middle of the tundra. What do you expect? Cold and barren.
800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here.
This reminds me of Frostpunk. Do you guys remember that game I played?
Bested by the Kavosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
I think that's the name of it. Frostpunk, where you're like, you make a city in like the frozen tundra and you have to like
in that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
That's a fun little game.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the Sixth Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
We made it to Ilsabard. That looks like a dragon.
Not so much as a whisper.
Nobody to greet us.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
And now it's empty. Desolate.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp.
I mean, I went to Canada once. That's basically the same thing, right?
If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
Is Canada tundra? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I went far north enough. I was like 8.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
I mean, Taiga's like the trees, right? The fir trees and stuff.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
What age drop? I didn't say when I went. I said how old I was when I went. I mean, for all you know, I could have gone in like 1874, because Canada was around back then, and I was 8. And visited Canada and then came back. I could be 210 years old. I don't know. Don't math me on that.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
So I am going to hurt you. I'm gonna hurt Pixels too. Hurt both of you. Okay, I'm gonna go brush, and I'm gonna make me some hot tea to hopefully soothe my throat. My throat feels fine. It feels great. I just feel like, although it feels like the more I use it, the better it's getting. Is that sounding normal? I don't know. Whatever. So I'm gonna make some tea. Whatever. Hot tea, always a good idea. Get some water and brush. I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? I'll just go ahead and set it for 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes, if it'll set. For an ad. I'll be right back, okay? You won't be missing anything. It may take me more than 3 minutes to get back. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm back. And I definitely didn't grab a Jolly Rancher on the way back, okay? You're imagining things. It's all in your head. Okay. Wait, when did my outfit change? Ow! Ah! I was trying to check my posture, now I can't see it. Oh, got the black leather fox. Okay. I'm going to touch the threat. It's just an outfit, Pixels. Despite the obstacles we face, our plan repeats at pace. Just a little farther when we reach the capital itself. So we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp's been made fit for purpose, we'll discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Istola and Graha to join us in the building to the northeast of camp? Alice and I will meet you there. There's the... Is that the sun or the moon? Hard to tell. Istola, I'm here. Hi. Oh, poor thing. She was cold. You know what make you warmer? I mean, I guess I'll make my way over there once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. Air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. It is the monstrous tower on the horizon. Jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt at the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Either flows unceasingly towards it, emerging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. Ow! So many fish! Why do you have so many fish? Why do you have so many fish to throw at me? They're still going! Zarek, what did you do? Why? Good grief. We haven't had that one in a while. For blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Yeah, the audiobook is so many fish. There's too many fish. Or you mean all the audiobook? I still hear my microphone. I still see the game audio. Heather has asked to be with you in a few moments. There's a reason that was such a low chance, Zelric. It messes with the audio every time. It's so many connections that they override each other. Yeah, there's just too many of them. How many fish is that? I think that's like 1,000 fish or something like that. It's like 1,000 fish in 30 seconds. Can you please note that most of the temporary have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. There do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for coming into civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything else is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I'll make my way there. So I have something that I've never had before. This is Ruobo's tea. It's a red tea. What does that mean? I don't know. Does it look red? I don't know. Hold on, we can flashlight on it. It does look red. It looks very red. It's like blood. I'm gonna enjoy drinking this. First, gotta feed Pistia. It's also way too warm. I'm gonna cool down to a reasonable temperature. I did touch that, right? Yep. Oh, oh. I feel like I should head over there. I got a minute. We got time. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone's here, we will begin. Your blood
Our present
sustains me.
situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
What you got?
Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Unless he lied to us for some reason.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and the administrations.
I'm also keeping an eye on the weather. Because it's not supposed to have any issues today. But it could. It's still above freezing though. It's gonna start getting bad though.
Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Of course, Ishtola, anything you need.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
Exposed lines? Because we are a new country and did everything cheaply.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next.
That's how I feel about people that live in places with a lot of snow.
My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
Do some survey.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position.
I hate standing in one place.
That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Nubo's mango mix blend? This may have something else in it. I'll spell it after I finish my Jolly Rancher that I didn't get.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
I never pulled out the YouTube chat, did I?
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Not that anybody's talking in YouTube chat.
Well now, this is
Now I
turning
see it
out
if
to be
they
a
do.
rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service. Though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino.
Yay! I don't have to. I don't know guard duty. Yeah. What you got?
Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rime. I would have you search the area for survivors.
No.
Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
You're also kind of low level for it. What's your combat level? I'm smelling the tea. It smells... I don't know. Dirt comes to mind. Yeah, no, you're way too low. Get higher. Any survivors will surely find them. Like, I think I was like level 50 something.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return.
And I had a bit of a tough time with it. I mean, I still had food left, but I think I had 8 fish left of like the 20 something I took.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Random Fox. Hey, Pix, you gotta stay alive. You've already died once. Space Fox B. This is the Space Fox without the tunic. So this is like the, what do you call it? Under Armour? This would be what you wear underneath your spacesuit. Like the thermal underwear. So the purpose of this, an outfit like this would be to prevent you from developing hot and cold spots. Now, why that has a space in the back, I don't really know, but it does. Gosh, be good. If it's this cold with Jadaro's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. I just realized too that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in the conditions like these, even they'd be hard pressed to survive away from the warmth of their houses. For any survivors, I must find them quickly. I think tea's still too warm. Like, just touching the cup is hurting my hand. It's probably too warm. What is it? Do I have time? 6 minutes. Can I make it out there and get to this in 6 minutes? Or should I just not bother? I don't bother. It's too far. What ho, chums? Been given something useful to do, have you? This happens I too have been ordered to make myself useful. I'm working out more and more. Sounds like a rather tall order. Since you asked, we're to scour the Eblan Rime for survivors. What, wander on ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? It take forever to finish the job without the finish of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. I regret this, but we may as well humor him. Want to feed quesadilla real quick? So I'm excited. I'm going out to a Greek/Italian place. And so they make a lot of mixed foods. Not like Greek and Italian mixed. So I'm gonna get calzone with like spinach, feta, tomatoes, and feta cheese. Did I say feta? I don't know. Feta's the best part. And I'm gonna add mushrooms to it. It looks really good. You asked me to. You wanted to get stronger. I said go for it. But yeah, I am trying to work out more and more regularly, but I've been pretty consistent the past few weeks. As long as I don't get hurt, I should be okay. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? Ah, no, just a wind sprite. Oh, other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. Hello, what do I see over yon hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. survivor, show me. Over there behind that tree. Looks like she's running away from something. Though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. Rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. But it's snowing. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone if it's down on the verge of freezing to death. It's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. Won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we were here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. I mean, it makes sense. He's going back to camp where he can stay warm. We're going out in the field. We are heading right towards this. But, I mean, I could try. We are right here. That's that big thing, I think. I've only got 3 minutes, though, so I'm not going to be able to kill it, probably. 2.5 minutes. I could try. We got a little over 2 minutes. Let's put Quake Steel in attack mode. Yeah, I don't kill it. I don't have no damage. This is Evo Gobolus. What it is. I'm watching out. I'll be safe. If I'd come straight here instead of doing that cutscene and following the quest here, I would have gotten it, I think. Yeah, it's definitely an amalgamation. No way. Where is it? Where is it? I don't have time to kill it anyway, do I? I don't have time to kill it either. I still got 24 for failing that. That's not bad for a failure. 24 gemstones? You need 70 to buy a map to make you ride faster. So, that's really good for a failure. I'll take it. Oh! Probably, they like their puns and stuff in this, or like their poetry. It's very fun. If you read like the fate names, try to fetch footprints of these. Alright, let's look at the fate names. Not Yeti. Kilt Lone, I don't get that one. Stray Dog Strut. Have you ever heard the Stray Cat Strut? That's a song. We played it in band. That's an ancient song. Alright, let's see how this tea tastes. tastes hot. It tastes like... I don't know what that tastes like. They toward a building. It's a little warm. I don't think I burned myself, but... We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. First we thought she'd go inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been open in some time. She might still be nearby, so we keep looking around here. I think it's possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? I get the feeling this could be another sneak up behind her quest. Made my stomach feel warm, though. Yeah, maybe later today I'll take a picture of the candy I have left from Christmas. It's not that much. I lay it all out there on the counter. There, I see her! Behind the tree! Girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Ready to call out for her from the distance. It might attract wild beasts to your location. Be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Yeah, I think that the chocolate's down to like 5 pieces. Okay, we need to not be spotted. Hide behind the ice? This is clearly what's here for. Never mind the chokeable. Sticking out. She definitely looks back. Yep, she checks back. Next, we're probably have to hide behind those trees or rocks or something. She slowed down. Yeah, that's an overgrown rose. I mean, this is definitely close enough. Can't I just walk up behind her? Pretty sure she can see the chocobo sticking out. No, you gotta follow the quest. It wants her just to catch her somewhere up here, I think. Hide behind the rock. We're following her somewhere. Maybe that building? Those beasts spot me, I'm done for. Okay, so she's afraid of the animals. So she's not necessarily worried about us. That's her don't get that close warning. Yep, there's definitely not a chocobo butt sticking out here behind this tree. They're all okay, there's more people. Okay, good. We follow her to find who's depending on her so we can help them. Oh, that was a close one. I didn't see her turn around yet, but luckily I hid. It's gonna be one last. Are we? I'm getting good at this. Alright, double check. Let's check for ether. Alright. Either way, we've found where she's going. Fear's still in one piece. Hi! It's a very pale green if it is green. That looks more yellow to me. Hi. Who are you? I'm a ghost. She's pretty. Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please. We just want to talk. I'm Alphino. This is my sister Alize and our good friend Acalia. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. The funny thing is, like, you can have a name like Garlemald Killer, or like Garland Killer, or Garland Slayer, or something like that. And can you imagine? It's just me, my sister Alice, and our good friend Guardian Killer, you know? Like, that'd be wild in a cutscene. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You was just the one responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Tlaffer are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald. They won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we're striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who are already enslaved. How are you able to escape the Tlaffer's influence? Are there any others like you? Sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? Okay, I know what it tastes like now. It tastes like grass. I now have a tea of grass. My name's Lucinia. As for how I managed to stay sane, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no. It's not bad. It's not to my taste. I'm asking myself the same question. Ever since that night and that roar, that terrible roar and screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. No, like I went out. Oh, you guys from Europe might not know, but in America, a lot of people have lawns where it's just covered with grass. It reminds me of cutting the grass. It became silence. Everything was still. It's like waking up from a nightmare. I thought maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I've known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is the Victor Spoils. A mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was. Now, me and a few others are, borrowing it. Actually, explosives, I was making that up. I just want to keep everyone else safe. And I didn't know if you were... Sorry, truly, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I better tell the others first, though. Wait here. Although I did find out, my workplace, you guys know I work at a drug company. We do drug tests, but we don't drug test for marijuana anymore. So they stopped. Do you know why they don't drug test for marijuana? I think one of the executives got high one day and was worried about getting drug tested, so they just made it legal. This is everyone. The city says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be foolish to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us the means of heating the place? As a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. That's too much to ask to leave us be. They also stopped testing for cigarettes, for tobacco. For the same reason. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alice? Random Fox. Disco Star Fox. We'll have a fire burning in no time. Maybe put it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower? Yes, do as you will. Yeah, my workplace bans tobacco on company grounds, but, and they charge you more on insurance if you use tobacco, but they just ask, hey, do you use it? They don't test for it anymore. The more I drink, the less I like it. It's probably good for your throat, though. Herbal teas are always hit or miss. Nope, I paid for it. I'm drinking it. What is that? Does it sound like a radio to you? It is a radio. And it's run by a potato. As a matter of fact, watch this. Okay, I'm really not a fan. Not a fell. Potato. Oh, sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. I need to refund one of you, I think. Since Check did it last, I guess I'll refund Check. I really should put like a minute delay on these things. In like 9 months, it's been redeemed like 64 times. Not here though. I'm hoping things might change for the better. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry myself. The grass isn't really filling. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in far worse state than me. We're planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food. They're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Well, we got a healer, we got heating pads, we got our heating tinctures. I can treat their frostbite in their wounds, but it'll take time for the fire to do its work. That'd be a good occasion to make use of Emmeline's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out, to make sure everyone gets one. Liver? The organ's the most nutritious part. I was beginning to subside, though I expect that once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Warming tincture? I've never heard of such thing. No harm in trying. Tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. You don't know that. Have you ever tasted your liver? People who are still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magic that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. While Machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, ceruleum engines is still full of the stuff, for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction and refinement. Yeah, it really does sound like an old-time radio, doesn't it? Kind of reminds me of Fallout. All is well, yes, never better. Oh, what's the abomination is this? Is it poison by any chance? Haha, 'twas a joke. A joke! Ha 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 ha. If I laughed, is that 'Tis that I may not weep, so said the poet, and alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. You wanted dark. How's that for dark? If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, and alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. We are the blessed damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams, as our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash, as they shuffled mindlessly toward the palace. Each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience, preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. How is that for dark? You wanted dark. What do you want? Here, drink this. It probably tastes bad like my tea here, but it's good for you. Like my tea here. Make sure you may as well drink it, I suppose. This is a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. Produce a list of messages sent by others you know over great distances. There are different types. This model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Amonis that it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. People at the broadcast station must have either fled or ended up like all the others. Because all I've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. A note to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Amonis. We have found an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back that what. We always want to take back what was once ours. It's a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varys yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. There's a cunning strategy faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. It sounds like some of the people that I've heard in America like to just talk about, oh, this awful thing happened, but it's really a secret ruse. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varys would not be defeated so easily. What's that? Yeah, I get it. I mean, if you deal with a lot of old people, you hear a lot of it. My granddad, before he died, he believed that the neighbor across the street was sending his ants into his yard, and that's why he had so many anthills. And so he wanted to go over and start poisoning the neighbor's ants. Is this what you gave out the others? Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Ladrum? I saw Vergilia's troops headed toward the Magna Glacies a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Yep. Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Vergilia and her men are all there now? How'd you reach the Magna Glacies? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Airships, and there might be a way to... Tina, where is everyone? Maybe. Is something the matter? A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. I'm suspicious. I'm instantly suspicious. Perhaps the baby almost found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Open the door. Without soldiers to scare them off, wild animals be roaming close to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. I'm suspicious. You might continue helping us. Perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do it from what we can tell. Or I tried to ask if they want to share their fuel with us. They're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange. Lots of food. It's something we don't have and can't get on our own. Yep. Without that, even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories because they're wild and they're also highly politicized in America. And I do try to avoid politics on my stream. Would you be willing to go in our place? Or you need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp? The office still stands it is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies. But there might be another way to pay the tappers. Ceruleum needs, then ceruleum you shall have. Thank you so much. These tappers didn't have to cross the lake. Ice is thick enough to support a person's weight. But if you'd rather not take the risk, you need to take the long way around. Find the entrance can be tricky too. So it's easier just to look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. Well, the problem is the AI agrees with whatever people say. So imagine you have a person... Alright, hold on. It's not here. So imagine you have a person who's a little bit dumb. Okay? I'm not insulting anyone in particular, okay? I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying... so, you know... Alright, hold on. Let me put this up. Oh, can I not do it there? Hold on. There we go. Hold on. I need paint. Okay. Okay. Okay, so imagine you have... Okay, you can see again. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's human intelligence. Okay, so you have people down here who are really dumb. This is the bell curve, by the way. And people over here, they're really smart. Okay? So imagine you have someone here on the bell curve. We're going to call this person... Okay, is there anybody named John in the chat? John? It's fine. I'm not talking about me in chat. Here's John. Okay, so you have John. Okay, John is a little bit on the low side. He's a little dumb, but he's functional. He can work. You know, he probably passed high school. Whatever. He went on to do some job, and it's just a manual labor job. He goes home every day and drinks beer, and just that's his life. Okay. Well, John has some dumb ideas. So, let's say, in the pre-AI days, pre-AI, John, we'll call him Jay for now, he goes out and he talks to strangers. Okay? So he goes talks to them and he has some dumb idea. Okay, so he has dumb idea. Well, the problem is, the strangers he talks to are like here. So they all like come back to John and say, hey, your idea is dumb. And this is why. And they explain it to him, and he believes them. Because, oh, you guys are smart. I see what you're saying. Your idea is dumb. Okay, now you have AI. So John decides, hey, rather than go and talk to these guys who tell me I'm dumb, I'm going to talk to AI. So he talks to AI, and talks to AI, and talks to AI, and talks to AI. And AI says, best idea ever. Yep, best idea ever. So John feels super smart. So John says, okay, now I can go talk to my friends. Because AI has double-checked to make sure my idea is not dumb. And he will say, hey, that's still dumb. Still dumb. But John's like, no, 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 I talked to AI. And AI said the best ever. It's not dumb. You're all dumb. And so John stopped talking to these people. And now John starts hanging out with these people. So now John's hanging out with these people. And he meets these people on the internet. And the more he talks to them, the more they amplify each other's dumbness. And what comes out of that? So out of all this, the end result over here, you end up with measles. You end up with COVID. You end up with what else? I don't know. Those are the main ones for me. Oh, Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Please don't tell me smallpox is back too. I don't want to know. This is depressing. Anyway, you end up with a bunch of stupid stuff. And it is just really frustrating. And there's nothing... The problem is you can't convince people anymore, because it used to be people listen to doctors. Like, oh, this doctor went to medical school. And then they go and like, oh, the doctor must know what they're talking about. That's how I treat doctors. I mean, I might take them with a grain of salt if it's like, okay, you told me this, and it's clearly not that. Like my leg. Remember how I had a bump on my leg? I have a bump on my leg. It's still there. A doctor told me it's an insect bite. Put some cream on it, take some Benadryl, take some Tylenol or Advil or whatever. It'll go away. It didn't go away. It's getting smaller. So I googled it and see, okay, I got this. Hey, they say it's probably this thing. And so, I decided to say, okay, well, the doctor said it's not a problem. He said it wasn't infected. And it will go away on its own. So I just had to wait. So regardless, the advice is the same. And I think I have whatever it is. I don't remember what it is, but basically it looks like a bruise on my leg. It's just a bump that started, and there's no reason for it. And nobody knows how to get there. Nobody knows where they come from. Nobody knows why they show up. Nobody knows why women tend to get them more than men. No idea. But it's just this bump on my leg. It's still there. Right now, it's still there. It's just very small now. It feels like, at this point, it feels like an acne bump. At this point. If you ever had acne. So just a small, I mean, it used to be like the size of a marble. I will go straight across the acid. I'm not going around. Screw that. Oh, there's Almasty. They say baby Almasty got into the house. And that's what said, you know, I need help. I have to do it on time. I really need to brush. Now I got off on a tangent. I'm gonna go brush. It's a little early. I should go brush for 2.5 minutes. I won't be making more tea. I finished my tea. I hate it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I have evidence that Americans would do anything to avoid using the metro system. So apparently somebody put this out there. It's got to be a meme, right? But basically, they put this out there. They said why power outages are possible if you get ice. Oh, I hit the wrong button. A half-inch layer of ice over a 30-foot wide tree is 7,125 pounds of ice. That's the equivalent of 203 corgis. Americans do anything to avoid the metric system. 203 corgis of ice. That's a small dog, if you don't know what a corgi is. It's the dog from Ruby, if you remember. That's why. Who goes there? How'd you find us? Also, the name Zwei came from a dog that was in another anime called Ein. Ein Zwei, 1, 2. That was I don't know, the Space Cowboy one? I don't know. Cowboy Bebop, maybe? Is that the name of it? I don't know. Probably. Probably similar to the number of corgis. So probably about 194. What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Supervise over at Victor's Force hadn't given away our location. You never found us. Rain Fox, we have Cranberry Goth Fox. Those stuck-up arseholes thought they could waltz in here, demand Cerulean with nothing to offer in return. Huh, looks like this boost on the other foot now, and the capital's gone to shite. Hey, Sword, to see they need you to negotiate? I know your game sells, Sword. If you will give in to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. Really? Alright. Come on, then. Look, I'm unarmed. Alright, I'm armed now. Stop! Please consider me intimidated. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the intimidation factor. How would you like that staring at you? Oh no, it's just me. Hold on. Hold on. I need to see, just a little smile. Here you go. See that much better? Yeah, I remember that. That one makes us rounds every once in a while. There you are. Just after that, Luciana. The city asked me to catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Some of us let slip that I've had a little experience in transporting barrels to Cerulean. So this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Switching my water. Yes, I will not be having more of that tea. Where are you? What happened to the guards? We killed them. Hey, where's these rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? This doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hell did you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Guardian? You're brought here from other lands? Germania, Yangxia, Bosnia, Damascus, name but a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed box about a better life, all put to work extracting Cerulean. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing. The old new Garlemald says we are the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulean engines. Still sustaining us even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear experts in drawing up Cerulean from the bottom of the lake. How could you do that if it's frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. Anyway, status of Cerulean is used for much these days. Well, the city in ruins. Take enough power or heater, save surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got Cerulean by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions the wound will spare. You can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go where? If we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and skills we required working here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being. As long as there's needs for Cerulean, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald, as you knew it, is gone for good. Gone for good. Regardless of what Ilspark contingent does, for the people of Garlemald, Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that'd be cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life would have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in Empire's name, perhaps it's for the best that is consigned to history. What if the ordinary people, their lives, their stories, should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some Cerulean. It's slightly higher than what I have. Not worth the effort. So you come seeking Cerulean, have you? What, those purebloods of the Victor's Polo sent you? Turn to their enemies for help? They must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got a little sister to think about. Sister, but we only saw Licinia and 3 men. If she died from whatever was ailing her, if she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. May have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange. But I can spare them a bottle's worth of Cerulean. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? Can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us. We can ask about it that after we've delivered this Cerulean. Come on, let's hurry back. What, is the Alphino still back there? It's like right here. Oh no. Don't tell me stuff on that pipe. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, looks like there's a lot of boosted ones today. Yeah, it feels very slow, but it's the same speed as all the other ones. There's your Yetis. We gotta go around, don't we? I think we're gonna be able to get up over there. Straight stairs. Yeah, it feels very slow. Should play a druid. I play a Taran druid. I like the tails. Watch them swish all day long. Swish, swish, swish. The fire's gone. It says Alphino. Isn't right, it's too quiet. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. Looks like the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. Yeah, I had a Taran Hunter. I have to get the Ghost Cat from, the Night Elf lands. Let me guess, they attacked him for some reason. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I feared they fared rather worse than me. Can't fool us, we know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness. They need to swoop. Need help? What rot? All employed, make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. No, that's not what Eos want. Do you really... Okay, here's an issue I have with a lot of thoughts. Okay. So take, let's say hypothetically. Okay, I'm trying to make this as apolitical as possible, but let's just say... These people here, they're refugees, right? There's 4 of them. They're not well armed. They're not healthy. Why do we need to trick them? If we wanted what they have, we can just take it. They can't stop us. There is nothing they can do to stop us. That's something I try to explain to people, like, they're talking about fighting the government. Oh, yeah, if the government ever comes for this or that or whatever, I'll fight them. You are going to fight the government. They will drop a bomb on your house with a drone. You will never see them. I don't care how well armed you are. You cannot fight a tank, a jet. You know, it doesn't matter. You're like, this isn't a movie. If the government wanted something of yours, they would just take it. And there's nothing you do to stop them, no matter what you do. I don't care if you have 50,000 machine guns. The government's not afraid of 50,000 machine guns. They have more. Plus, they have people to fire them. I saw this in a comic strip once. There's a guy, he has, 4 arms, right? And so he carried 4 guns. And he's like, I can shoot in all directions at once. But he had like a human head. And like, well, yeah, but no matter what, you can only look in one direction at a time. So you can't, yeah, you can't aim them. That's what they're saying. Like, you can only aim 1 at a time, or 2 at a time. You're all wrong. That's not what you just want. And HVAC, this is a pretty one. Take the arguments later. We got bigger problems. Don't need your medicine bottles in the bed, but it's still warm. It's true. The city was hiding her 6th sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think that I'll tell you, you're a fool. I never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot! Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it, so the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you! That's insane. It's not even below freezing here. The invader homeland tainted with the same sorcery that used to slay our countrymen. Our guardians should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee and keep their purity intact than be corrupted by your vile magics. You're waiting for a chance to free them since the moment you arrived. It's way too cold. Stay warm, stay inside, stay safe. You probably have snow already, and you're just like laughing at the idea of me getting a few inches of snow and freaking out about not going to work. It's like getting us nowhere. Can I say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and theirs. I'll join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. I like this one. I wish you talk to people while you're mounted, but I guess... Doing some Wednesday alone? She says fresh footprints. Young woman judged by her size. It's definitely them, come on. Yeah, I think we only get like 2 inches of ice, though. We're gonna get 2 inches of freezing rain, ice, that sort of thing, sleet. Oh? Well, the difference is the number of plows. They call it a wintry mix, but it usually means freezing rain, sleet, and ice. It's not snow. Maybe snow. 4.5 of snow total this year? You mean last year? Just after Frozen Lake, perhaps they chose this route to not leave footprints. Can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. You can only imagine how hard it must be for alien sisters to cross the ice. We really do it with Alphino's help. We can't afford to wait for him. Let's put up a look for clues. Well, we haven't had any yet. Which way are they going? They're going this way. This is a huge area to search. Flare! Ah! What was that? I think that was a refollow. Oh no, fresh blood! That's gonna draw the monsters like, you know, sharks. Blood staining in the snow appears to be fresh. Doesn't matter amount, the later may have been severely wounded. No blood leads southeastwards. Kill them both? Who am I aiding? I think the sister's dead. They're both dead. The 2 bodies are already cold. They're both already dead. Why would they do that? We're gonna help them. Maybe. Why'd they take the radio with them?
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
They drank the tinctures readily enough.
We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
They're gonna say we did it if we take them home.
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
It's their home. They made the choice. I say it, but I'm kind of a believer, and if people make their choice, sometimes you have to just let them deal with it.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
I still think it looks like a potato. Cool potato, but still a potato.
Of course, I didn't believe it. But Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all.
Correct. And, I remember this line from Scrubs. Forgive me for... I remember it very vividly, so I think it's correct. So forgive any of the language in it. I believe it's, drinkers, druggies, fatties. You can't see people from themselves. Like, if someone is actively making a choice to do something unhealthy, you cannot help them. But, if someone comes to you expressing a desire to, oh, I want to quit smoking, I want to quit drinking, I want to lose weight, then you can help them. You can't force them into that decision. It's like, you remember the statue of Jane in Janestown in the episode of Firefly? For those of you that watched Firefly with me. People, you know, you can tear down the statue, but they're just going to put it right back up as soon as you turn your back. Unless you're willing to take away someone's free will entirely and, like, keep them locked up, you cannot keep them from getting their vice. And most people aren't willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that.
I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
I saw a movie one time. It was called The Mist. And there's some kind of mist that had monsters in it, like the fog or something, I don't know. And this family escaped, and they're driving in their vehicle. And they run out of gas or something, and their car is stuck. And the fog is all around them. And they hear these noises in the fog. And they're sure the monster is coming to kill them, so the father takes his gun, he kills the children, kills his wife. But that's all the bullets he had. He didn't have enough bullets. But he had enough for them, just not for himself. And after they were all dead, the fog clears, and it's the military coming to help. Yeah. Fox is the same way. You corner a fox, it's a bad idea. Like, even a nice fox will bite if you put her in a corner. Must be something that we could have done, but what? Should we never have come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? Not for long. We've already caused enough harm here. Let's return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. I'll bite you. All we can do for now is make a report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. I thought we were going to have like a grand battle where we're fighting and, you know, defeating the tower and killing whatever monsters they send at us. Not like this. Let's sing you here no more. Come. There's one north. There's one over here somewhere, too. Oh, check, there's plenty of glory in war for the leaders. They send their men to fight and die, then take the credit for ending the war. Yeah, but never make a statue of me. Anybody ever made a statue, had a statue made of some kind of jerk or another? I told you I quote that show quite a lot. You should never got it till now. So right here. Right here. Right, okay. I've zoomed in too close. Why don't you want a statue of me anyway? Maybe before I die, I'll upload myself into AI. And so there'll be an AI Fox where I'll just be like, and you always wonder, is that really AI or is she really in there answering my questions? I'll say an Alpha will tell me they finished their preliminary search for survivors, but if I'm saying much more than that. Clearly they're reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? Thank you for the follow, Animated Kings. And welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
No, look if they got away. Like, what's the point?
I am sorry to have put you through this.
Hi.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
Foxcopter!
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald.
Brandon Fox, what we got?
The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst
back.
for the civil war.
Did you miss me?
Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's Third Legion clashed with the First, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
That's a great tribute. Yeah, do it. No. I'm not doing it. No. Wait till Fox is back. I'll even make a tally of it so she can do it when she gets back, okay?
Even Imperial warmongers would
like
balk
that.
at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad.
Oh, press daddy? What are you talking about? me stretch. I'll stretch you. I'll stretch you, I will. Alright, look, Fox been sitting here a while, so I'm stretching because I want to, not because you told me to, okay? Are you happy? She's been sitting like a gremlin. What's wrong with her? Gotta adjust my posture because she's... Okay.
Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not?
And, like,
The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically.
I told you I'm not doing it. I'm not some obedient little fox. I'm Yang. Alright, fine, fine. You want it? You want it? See, now you're just doing more. You get greedy. You're getting greedy. Fine, you want it? You want it so bad? One. Happy? One. I hope it's worth it. Greedy.
Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Exactly, no refunds.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances.
You better
One
ask
after
customer
another,
service.
suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies.
You're just lucky I'm here.
And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer.
What would they have done if he wasn't there?
Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession. And in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
I did the thing. Don't you boot me. Bite that finger off.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I saw that. Stop it! Ah! Gnaw that finger right off.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
See, free glasses, I'll take it. I am the smartest of the foxes after all.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Keep booping me, I'm gonna bite. You think the mail call will save you?
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
Alright, if I say it, we stop booping.
From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varys giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
Make a deal. I'm willing to make a deal even
This
with...
sounds awfully familiar.
People, I'm not saying I like you guys or anything. So I'm just making a deal. Fair trade.
We have something to show you all.
If I say it, will you stop booping me?
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
Fine, okay? I'm good game. Happy now?
We are of one mind, then.
Ah! You said you stopped touching me.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I'm gonna hurt somebody.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Okay, I'll listen to her.
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I should ask some questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I can still kill you. Probably should. Insolence. Kill him.
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
How does he know she's Garlean? Can't see the gem.
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you,
We
our
are
allies in
invading them.
Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
Oh, you want bastard back glory? Okay. Big gang. Happy? See? Basking my glory. Acceptable. See? I'm gonna take that as a treat. Later, Fox. I'm back.
Whether you believe
That's
me or
good.
not, those are the facts. Now,
Fox is back.
answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
No, thank you.
If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Dibs.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Yes, Thancred.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
I was gonna go with Ishtola. That's not fair.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What'd your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
A couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
Yeah, let's go talk.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Alright, off we go. I see you hungry again. I feel like we're not making it very far in this game. We received as invited guests and I urge you to preserve proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thank you in particular be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Are you and the children ready? I'll explain the route once we're outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we'll judge this an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. That way? Roses are red, violets is due. Yeah, that's the name of the fate check. It's far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill and then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in your lead, I want you where I can see you. You do have names, you know. I'm Alice, he's Alphonse, but last but not least, there's Acalia. Our names all start with A. They're, like, if I introduced somebody Yang on stream chat, I'm gonna look at it. Is she gonna, like, get mad at me for it? Probably. Yeah, if someone introduces 3 people to me and their names all start with the same letter, I'm gonna remember one of them. Yeah, where have I heard that before? No matter. Alpha and Alice watch straight ahead while we bring up the rear. Doesn't line up with there being any danger, so you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. Think about going for your weapon, deals off. Shooting creatures bar the way, we go around them. Ready to make a dash for the station? Okay. So if I draw my weapon, it's over? They're going right through. They went right through a bear. They literally went right through a bear. What are we supposed to do? I gotta stop at the bear. You're not close enough. You're standing in a bear. What did the surface run on? At least you weren't being running up and chased by a bear. Not allowed to fight it. I mean, the thing is, it would take the bear a long time to kill me. I'm not even sure that bear could kill me. Do I not draw attention? If I kept healing and kept using my consumable, I bet I could kill it without ever drawing my weapon. It would take forever. Like, I'm talking about like a year. No, probably like 20 minutes to kill it. Maybe I should have got some caffeine now. I'm feeling a little tired. That's crazy, yeah. Julius! It's actually just Julius for some reason. This is it. First stop it is. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since previously you kept your side of the bargain, we can carry on. I have some. I didn't make it. I want to try this tea because I got it. I don't like it. I'll probably give it to someone else. North of the station is Radio Dome Room, one of the main residential areas. Or at least it was. Afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off. Understood? I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was now. What was I gonna do? I don't know. I just keep going. I lost my train of thought. Here, we'll head northeast. Keep to the left of the railway. It's almost time to brush again. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes, unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. Oh, now we can keep our weapons out? Okay. They attack their own countrymen? They spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chance of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I'll lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish to stab their guy in the back, I want to take that chance. With that said, let's proceed. Well, if you're tired of me and want to summon her back, you can always request her specifically. I see where our comrades chose you. Julius, our candidate has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer their treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment was simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they're no longer our people, they're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. Oh, I was gonna check for ether. Okay. North, but we're going east. Derailed train. The runaway train. Runaway train, never going back. Hello, friends. Hello, Francis. Fox. You know, I watch a lot of TV streams, don't recognize that. I just watched one of his videos today. Sorry, we're not being followed. We will continue onward. All aboard! Remember what I said, these people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered. That's still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid unnecessary confrontations. Keep on with the railway. I'm in a weird spot. Like, my legs are a little bit cold, but my chest is hot. I got my sleeves up. It's just warm today. Inside. It's actually not bad outside either. Yeah, we're still like around 50 degrees. So not bad. And no rain today. So should be good until tomorrow. Actually moved to tomorrow evening. It's about average around here. Random Fox. Are they mutating? Hey, Dark Souls Fox. Yeah, those could be Dark Souls enemies. Look what they've become. Would you still stand there and claim they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast quantity of primal ether may suffer severe corruption. Even when treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Can you admit it? Now you've seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you'll think twice before speaking of a cure. Wait, what? Like underground? That makes sense. There's one right there. Flare! Okay, whatever. If I get aggro, it'll be attack. Oh no! They're ranged enemies. What choice? What happened? Are you okay? What happened? I see a choice. Oh, knowing you like spicy food like I do as well, should you ever get the opportunity, go to Dave's Hot Chicken and get the Reaper chicken. You might like it. It was a little bit too spicy for me, but you might like it. Are they all ranged attackers? Who's range attacking too? $32 for that one. Estes. So is that because we killed the maiden? Where are we going? I sneezed. Yeah, it's about time to brush. Alright, we'll hop over here and then we'll go brush. How close are we to an ether current? Pretty far away. Alright, we'll go brush. Let's take like 2 minutes. That should be plenty. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I was only going for a minute. 2 minutes. I'm back. Got hair in my face, but I'm back. Okay. We're good. Let's even get this final push for the end of stream. We're almost there. Capture side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Thank you. Oh, we found a tunnel thing. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. I thought maybe Carol was, like, lurking about again. Carol is busy eating, nuclear food. Theodora. That sounds pretty good. Explains to me why they chose this as their base of operations. It could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed, Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to camp broken glass in search of food. No supplies must be all but exhausted. Maybe shoot if the wind is still, but it's still barely cold. I really like Indian food. At least I think Vindaloo is Indian food. Much like Victor's Bros, it must be a constant struggle to keep the people warm. What are your voices? While you may be here as my guest, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. Yeah, there's a really good Indian food place near where I live. Even the guy from India said it was really good, so you can trust it. He loved eating there. We used to go there all the time. I worked with him. He doesn't work with us anymore. He moved. I'll go touch this before I forget. I have a bad habit of not touching the Aetheryte. I tell the Octavia back there and it confused me. He's not responding. Oh. Guess I'm not authorized. That's fair.
These are their chosen representatives.
But yeah, if you ever get an opportunity, Carvel, to try Dave's Hot Chicken, I recommend it. Very spicy though. Be warned. Maybe get like a small, like with just the Reaper, and then get like something regular of something a little bit less spicy. I don't know what that means, Chuck.
Let us hear what they have to say.
I'm unwilling to say it because I don't know what it is.
Yes, sir. I present to you our commander.
Imposing commander.
Lord Quintus Vankina, legatus of the 1st Legion.
We have Rumble Fox. It's a good fox. I like this fox.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
Let's get ready to rumble. Nice beard.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye. In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Yeah, we're here to help. We're on a peace mission.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering. War is inevitable.
War never changes.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps.
Is that really true?
It was only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
Oh, I think I made a mistake here. So I was, I have a tube of this cream I put on my eczema. Yeah, and I was folding up the bottom. I think I burst the bottom from folding it up. Probably should have done that. Oh well.
Conquest
I should stop
and
playing with
Empire
stuff.
were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Okay, I just want to point out, he just said that our only chance was to conquest and make an empire. That's our only chance. That we started the fight. I know they got rejected from their homelands, but was that Eorzea? Where was that? Where is the Garlean homeworld? Homeland? Where did they start? But he just said the only choice to survive was to conquer other people and make an empire. That's not a defense, that's an offense. I know they say the best defense is a good offense, but still.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this.
Long hair get in the way when I fight.
We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Yeah, I often have a ponytail.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
Would you rather everyone die? Like the whole world?
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. To make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm
I
trying
almost
to say
quoted something
is,
there.
there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but...
It's from the movie. You guys haven't seen it yet. I don't want to spoil the movie.
Believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here. And all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want.
Yeah, the movie
what
should
you
be...
hope for.
We have 2 more episodes of Firefly, and then the movie Serenity, assuming I can get it downloaded and ready in time. If not, it'll have to be next week.
So
Also,
much
assuming I have
blood has been
power.
shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it?
What do you want me to do to turn up the volumes, Alec? It's up on max. Is there like a Discord out? I mean, I guess there's maybe an output thing. I don't know. I don't know what setting. Like, if there's a setting to turn up the volume in Discord, let me know. I don't normally stream on Discord, so I don't really know how to mess with it.
Can we not work together? To face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers.
Your Max, you still can't hear good?
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald?
Oh, if you want there to be peace, why don't you just let us conquer you? If you don't want to fight, why don't you just lay down and let us take all your stuff?
Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not?
I can take a look at it. I don't know what setting I need to have. Oh, I'm also looking on the wrong computer. That's not going to help me at all.
Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Yeah, if you could tell me where the settings are to fix that, or like whatever you think this issue is, I will happily adjust it. I just don't know what to do. I have no idea. I don't know.
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
Really?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
I could definitely find my way out of here.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
No, I refuse.
What are these?
They're being collared?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
We've been upgraded to disobedient family pets.
Stop. Keep away from that one.
Yeah, they're afraid what happens if they put it on me.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed. Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Alright, he does know how to deal with me. This absolutely 100% would work on me. Yes. 100% without a doubt.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
To help. They're just nice people. Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason, or on the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. I like that one. They're both very poetic, I think.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
I mean, I have that too. But you're not
You
actively
will be
fighting
their
me.
warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
I need to check and see if my package is supposed to get here today. Checking. It's always so delayed. I've got the last update is from yesterday at 7 p.m. on the way. That said, I thought so. I miss him. But they showed the picture of him. That said, it's a little bit early to stop stream, but this seems like a pretty good stopping point. Can we touch this now? Also, are they actually gonna stop us from leaving? I don't know. Feels like they won't. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We're back tomorrow with our usual stream, hopefully, assuming I have power. There's no reason I shouldn't, because yeah, we'll be back with this tomorrow. Raid. I see Ash is on. Yeah, we can raid Ash. We can go bother Ash. But yeah, so we should be back tomorrow. Looks like the weather has pushed off to Saturday evening rather than Saturday morning. So it should be pretty safe tomorrow. It's not gonna get bad until Sunday, I think. So the Sunday stream may be a little bit questionable, and then if I lose power, then all bets are off for the next week or so. So let's go raid Ash. So thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you guys here tomorrow. And also don't forget the last 2 episodes of Firefly, as well as the movie Serenity, assuming I can get it downloaded properly and working. Hope to see you guys here. So let's raid. Gonna raid Ash. Gonna raid Ash. Yeah, Ash raids me a lot. I need to raid her more. Go raid Ash. So hope you guys have fun. And I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna work out, get a shower, go some food. So good night, everyone. Fox out. Fox raid.